Okay, is it going? Yes, okay. So this reading reflection is based on the CBC Gem video, The Ink Runs Deep, and it interviews different Indigenous artists across Canada who show their passion through their culture and their identity through tattooing and the art of it, and how important it is for their culture to express through tattooing. This is such a badass video. It's awesome, and I just want to shout out to Dion for being on it. That is so cool, and I'm really proud of the journey you took and how successful you are as a professor, and just like how you get to like tattoo and just to express your art through that. I really, really, really loved it. That was awesome. The artist that really stuck out to me too was she was in Nunavut, and she had a history with an alcoholic family, which is an example of like how families dealt with the residential schools and how it affected them. And so she talks about growing up in like a toxic home, and seeing her mother recover and become sober, and her healing journey was terrific. And then she found a way to express herself through her traditional Nunavut tattooing, which is face tattoos. Lots of it's really popular with like stick and poke and stuff like that. And like the forehead tattoos are very traditional for their culture, and she never had one until later on in life, where she felt more comfortable with who she is as a person and her culture and her past. So she decided to, I think it was like the two on her cheeks. They were awesome, amazing, beautiful. And then when I was watching that, I remember serving a girl and her friends, and she had this amazing like Mandela funky forehead tattoo, and it was massive. Hey, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I love your tattoo, it looks amazing on you, you sure rock it. And she's like, thanks. Like I got kicked out of Pabco. Like it's a bar in Prince Albert where I live, and they don't allow her because of her tattoo is gang related. And she's like, it's actually not gang related. It's a traditional tattoo. And I thought that was horrible that a building can kick you out because of that. Unfortunately, PA is known for gangs, so maybe it was misunderstood, miscommunication. But yeah, she's not allowed in that bar because of her forehead tattoo, which is a traditional tattoo. Anyways, I just remember seeing her and just getting her story, and it was really interesting to talk to her and just hear that and see in person, and kind of reflect from what the reading was from. Greg was another artist that was really interesting. He was the first Haida tattoo artist in 100 years. I googled Haida tattoos, and they're like that traditional like turtle, and very, very interesting. I found an octopus one that was just breathtaking, and I'm like, oh, that would be so cool to have. But yeah, so I kind of researched a little bit more of Haida tattoos. Um, the tattoos in the film represent so much more than your basic white girl tattoo. As you can see, I got some ones. But they do have meaning, but not as much as the traditional indigenous cultures. So yeah, that spoke to me too. And then it's a little crazy that in the 1950s, so not long ago, that when you did your traditional tattoos, they would put you in jail. Like it was illegal to have that tattoo and like to actually tattoo someone. That was kind of crazy to go to jail for actually expressing who you are. Times have changed. And another quote was, he states, Greg says that it's in our DNA to be an artist. That kind of took me. I sat and thought about that quote. So since I'm in teaching, I think teaching is an art. It's a pedagogy. That's what pedagogy means, art of teaching, or the behind what teaching is, the meaning of it. And I just thought there's so many little things in life that, like, yeah, we have a birthright to be an artist. So for me, my art is teaching. I think that will be amazing. Lots of people in gaming or like just nature walks and just like finding things in nature and teaching people like what you find on a hike or something like that. So just it's in our DNA to be an artist. I thought that was very deep, and I just loved it. Once again, this was a great video to watch, and I appreciate the videos because they're interesting. I do love reading, don't get me wrong, but the videos are a nice take. It's a nice divide of reading articles and then watching a nice video. So yeah, I just enjoyed this again, and I hope you guys have a great day.